Welcome to the Dimensions CM build getting started tutorial, in which we're going to create a complete build process from scratch. So let's firstly go into the client and let's create a brand new stream. We'll call this simple build to reflect the fact we're going to create something very simple. We'll make sure this is an empty stream. Click on finish. We'll now swap to that new stream. In the meantime, what I've done is I've created in here CWorkCM, simple work area, a file called simple.c, mimicking a source file. I'm going to make that my work area, and let's just deliver that source file. Into Dimensions. Now we're going to create a build configuration. This is something we do in the admin console. So we're going to log into there. Now a build configuration always exists within a stream or a project. So we need to first of all select the correct project for this new build configuration. So we select simple build, and I'm going to call this simple build. And we're basically going to go ahead and just say, create ourselves a simple script. That basically checks to see if the object files of the build, so the target files, exist. If they do, let's just perform a quick cleanup. Now we're going to define the target for the build. So I've got a simple.c file, and I'm going to pretend that it's building a simple.exe. It's final. Now for the target, we need to specify the script that's been used to create that final target. So again, we're going to mimic a compiler just by using a copy command. If you're doing this on Unix or Linux, you could use the cp command. Basically something that takes an input and generates an output. And we shall click on finish. And we're going to assign the source for the target. Now, because we're getting this from Dimensions, we're running the build from Dimensions, we're just going to click on that, get sources from Dimensions. And our input file is the C file. That's fine. Now we need to define the inputs for the target. So here's our new target that we created. The input we're going to pick up from an existing source. So just click on the star.c source that we specified earlier. And now we need to create a build area, so an area in which the build is going to get run. So I'm going to create a brand new build area. Simple area on my local machine, and I'm going to create this within the same structure. I'll just call this build area for the sake of simplicity. And here I need to specify the ID of the user that's going to be able to read and write into that area. We'll just click on OK. And that area is now going to be assigned. So click on OK. So the area now exists. and is defined against the build configuration. Now we need to do is just check in the build configuration. And we are ready to run our build. So we'll go back up to the name of the build, click on run. At this point we want to say that we want to download the files into the work area before the build. So these are going to pull the files out of dimensions, place them into the build area prior to the build, and we want to capture the outputs as well. This is a way of being able to capture the generated target files that have been generated as part of the build and place them back into dimensions. We'll just click on run. The build process has been kicked off. Just wait for that to complete. And here we can see that the build is actually completed. Let's just check the script first off. This is the cleanup script that was run initially. And this is the copy command mimicking a compile where the two files have been generated, simple.obj and simple.exe. And now we can see that the build has completed. In this case, we can just check to see the target has been successfully selected, simple.exe, and has been uploaded into dimensions. And if we now go back to our client, we can now see that simple.exe has been created from simple.c and placed into dimensions. If we go to relationships, we'll also notice that if we go to derived items, we can see that simple.exe has been derived from simple.c at revision 1.0. We now have a completely fully closed loop build with the bill of materials created within dimensions at CM through a simple build configuration. Please do check out the accompanying documents, as I've gone through this rather quickly, in which you can create a very similar build to the one that's just been created here. Keep an eye out for that on the knowledge base. Thank you for watching.